Hello, good evening everybody. This is Nelca again. Now we will proceed with our video tutorial about retail lighting design. So after those time-consuming effort we did for importing and creating our deluxe objects or 3ds files in our shop, we will now proceed to putting lighting or luminaire inside it. But before we proceed with our lighting layout, I will just review what we did with our objects creation and importing. So this is what I did after those shopping in 3D Warehouse and 3D Archive. I've selected few dresses and shoes here. You can see I have shoes and bags now. So if you want to have a copy of these collections, I can share it to you. And I have some skirts. These are all low polys. So make sure that your objects are less than 1 MB or much lesser is much better. So I have this collection. I also have some hats for men and of course shoes. And of course until now I did not put any mannequins, 3D mannequins, because most of those mannequins available in 3D Warehouse and 3D Archives are so heavy. So just keep it like this, and these are from Deluxe Evo default objects. I just make it thicker, so when the light spot these mannequins, you will see the distinction of the pseudo colors in the mannequin. So I also put some displays on the display window. I have bags, hats, and shoes, and of course the dummy also on the other side. And I have now gorgeous pants here for men and coats, and I also put belt on the display glass and some cubes just to check the color rendering of this of our soon to be ray trace images. Yeah, same cash counter, and of course I added something inside the storage room because we need to show the lights on the stock room or the storage room, how we will light it. It's also very important, not in the selling area but also in the stock room, because this sales staff must easily read and distinguish the labels of the merchandise. So it's also important to have a good lighting inside the stock room. And of course, our fitting room, I added some curtains. There you go. And of course, the mirror there. So it's a very long curtain. Just looks like that. And also on the other side of the fitting room. Alright, so everything is properly placed now. We're just waiting for us to put the luminaire and light it up. Okay, so let's start. The first thing you need to do before you place the luminaire is to review the CAD file, because some of the clients already have their layout, and for example this project already have. So you can see now those yellow lines are the spotlights and luminaires, and you can see on the legend what are those. Aside from checking the CAD file, you need to double check again what's inside the CI or corporate identity of the brand. What else do we have? Okay, aside from that, you need to double check what is the local installation. For example, this one, the one we are working right now, it will be installed here in Dubai. So you need to double check if there's an already existing installation here in Dubai. And right now we already have in Dubai Mall. So you need to double check what has been used, what kind of fittings has been used in Dubai Mall. So you can just maybe copy it or use the same SAP codes. So okay, if you are working in a lighting manufacturer like me, I'm working with Zoom Dobel Group, so I can easily find the luminaire that has been specified. But if you are, for example, working in a lighting design consultancy, so you should be very aware with all the lighting brands available in the market. So if you are working with lighting design consultancy, for example, like DPA or Light Touch, so you should know those brands. And of course, you need to specify properly those brands. Okay, let's just start getting the first luminaire, and let's go and check the specification. go back to the CAD file, and it says it is Vivo black finish. Okay, let's go and just get it from the website. So go to the products. Okay, I'm not promoting my brand, but this is an example, so you can do the same with your brand. So let's go and go to the products and then track and spots and get this Vivo. And it says in the specification that it has a wide flat and spot. Yeah, because we usually use wide beam and spot beam. And if you want to double check it here, maybe it's mentioned here. So it says always maximize the spots in the windows. Yeah, so we will use spotlights. And as per the drawing, these are the spotlights, and we will use a black finish Vivo spotlights. So let's go and find it, this Vivo on black. So there are different type of luminaires. Even if it's one name, it has different options, like for example Vivo XS, Vivo M. These are small, extra small, medium and large, and the suspended one. So for now we will just select as per the specification. For me, I can say, because this is one of the high-end retail shop, I can go and use for the true gamut rendering. Let's see if we can have our black color here. So I will use the DALI spotlights black color with I will just use for the meantime spot, because it says it should be spot. So I'll go and select this fitting, and if I want to go directly to insert the Dialux file or IS file or LDT file, I will just go and just press this letter D, and then you can see it says save, and then I will just press it here at the bottom, because right now I'm using Google Chrome, and once you press it, it will go directly to your Dialux. Now it's here. So now it is inserted in our Dialux Evo file, and it's a Vivo M 2400 lumen, and it's a DALI, and it's a black and a spot. Okay, so first we will put these spotlights on our display window. So go to your plan view, and to have the precise location, we need to insert the lighting layout. So go to the construction, press the drawing tab, and then so we need to import the drawing and select the file which says the lighting layout for Dialux, and then it's there, and we have to make sure that it is in the 2D projection, and we need to make sure that it is aligned to the original drawing. So let's move the drawing, click on the edge on the reference, and then click it, I think here. Alright, now it's moved, and double check the alignment. Okay, because it should be overlapped properly on the correct position. Alright, so those yellow are now our spotlights. It's very easy because the client already have the lighting layout. If in case the client doesn't have, then we need to create our own, and we need to design it on our own style, or maybe as per the guidelines of the client's CI. Okay, so now let's go and start putting this luminaire into the display window. So go to your light tab, select the Vivo, so it's already here, and either we will do it by individual placement or by draw line arrangement. So right now I want to do it in a very easy way, which is a draw alignment. So click this one, draw line arrangement, and then press and at the other end of the line. And because it says that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fittings are there in the display window, so just put number 5 on the quantity, enter, and then leave it like that, and make sure it is properly spaced. So let's say the distance is 0.3, Okay, I think this is fine. Yes, 0.3 is fine. And go to the elevation view and check if it's properly placed. All the sides. If you want, you can open the display option of the distribution curve, so you will see how it looks. And then go to the 3D also. So keep on checking on all the possible positions. So right now I think this is wrong because we need to put it down a little. Yeah, okay. So let's double check in the reflected ceiling plan what is the height of this display window area. We can go and check in section maybe or elevation. So let's open it and go and check. Alright, so it's here. Alright, so I missed something in the reflected ceiling. So let's measure it. And it says it's supposed to be 3.614. Okay, to make sure, let's open the elevation AutoCAD and Command DI, double check. So it's 3.616. Yeah, let's just make it 3.62. Okay, so let's proceed to our dialogues and create the drop ceiling on that area. So go to your ceiling and draw new ceiling, and then let's create the drop ceiling for this area. Let's do it here. Okay, you can you can edit it later if it's not properly placed. Okay, and then close it, right click, close polygon, and says it's 3.62. Enter. Yeah, okay, we will save it, and then go to the elevation and double check it, and of course measure it also, aside from just putting the number on the tab. Okay, so let's proceed and measure it now in the elevation view and see if it's 3.62. So click this tab, tape measure, and check it here. Go to the other side, measure. Yeah, it seems like it's 3.5 or something. So now let's move our spotlights. Just click your spotlights and then say mounting type, reset. Then it will go directly to the 3.62. So you can also check in the mounting height of the luminaire. It automatically goes to the 3.62 height because it detects the new drop ceiling. So if you go to the 3D, you can see that it's here. Yes. So yeah. All right. So let's do it on the other side. Draw line arrangement, and then click and click. Then put the 5 pieces of luminaire, make it 0.3 spacing, and double check. So yeah, it's there. We will aim it later, but for now let's focus on putting all the luminaires, and then after all the luminaires are installed, then we will aim. Alright, so next, after the spotlights, let's proceed on the other part of this display window, which is the vertical luminaire, and it says in the AutoCAD that that is the black small spotlights in a rail fixed on the side walls of the window, which is the suitable super system S. And if you go to the section view, you will see that it is this rail. Okay, and if you go to our 3D views, I already placed this super system rail, and then it's ready for installation, both sides of the display window. That is for remember in our ebook I mentioned about the 3 systems, the key light, the fill lights, and those 5 style of lighting the display window. So these vertical luminaires are for the fill light, and those spotlights are the key lights. So we will play those lights later. Alright, so let's go and select the super system. Let's go to the Zoomtable website, go to the products, press it, and then either you go and search it in the search tab, say super system. Yeah, it's here. Now you will go directly to the super system page, and there are lots of super system lighting modules here. One is this one, and then the super system LED units, so it's per piece, and of course those tracks and other accessories. So it is mentioned, it is specifically mentioned that it is a small super system. So let's select this one. You can see that there is LED spot mini, medium, and maxi. So let's select this one, this mini, spot mini, midi, and maxi. So let's go and use this mini. And then it's mentioned that it is, yeah, it's just mentioned spotlights and black also. So let's go and select that one. So let's select there is flood spot with 3 LED spots. So there's a package with 3 pieces of LED already, and there's a single one. So let's go and select the three pieces. I don't know if there's okay, there's an IS file or the deluxe file. So let's go and select black color. If the other luminaires use 4000 Kelvin, so we will focus only on 4000 Kelvin for all the luminaires inside, unless it is specifically mentioned that it's 3000. So let's go and select the 4000 Kelvin, CRI 90, dimmable, and spot, and black. So it's 350 lumen output. Spot, dim, black. Okay, I think this is perfect. Okay, so these codes, you need to check the manufacturer if you're using other brand. What are the difference of these codes? So for example, I have Super System S, 3-phase LED, 350 lumen, 90 CRI, 4000 Kelvin, spotlight, and dimmable, and its color black. All right, so yeah, that's it. So let's go and select this one, and then just say save, and then press it at the bottom to use it directly to our Dialux Evo. And then let's see if it's already there. There you go. So now I have 3 pieces which I can aim separately later. I'm not sure, but I will check. But it's supposed to be aimed individually. If not, then we will use an individual luminaire. So let's not save it for now. Let's paste this luminaire in our track. So since our fitting is black, we need to make sure that our track is also black. So let's go and select in the materials, pick color, use the same color here, and then paint it with black. I just picked the same color for the ceiling and handrails. I think this is, yeah, 9011. Okay, so oops, Control Z. There you go. Okay, now let's go to the luminaire and place it. So we will place it in the elevation view. Let's see how it goes. So again, use the draw line arrangement, and then alright. So let's try using nine pieces or 3 units with 3 gimbals on it, and let's space it like 0.65. Yes, okay. We will adjust this spacing later once we aim it and see the effect on the mannequins. So let's move it and rotate. Oops. Let's rotate it. Okay, yes, okay, let's move it and place it here. Okay, let's see how it looks outside window, and wow, it looks good. Okay, this rail should be embedded to the rail, so I need to move it back. So let's select and move inside. Yes, there you go. It fits properly. Perfect. And let's see, I'm just going to see if I can aim it individually. Alright, I think 0.6 is not good. We need to put it down a little. So let's make it 0.5. And the lower mounting is, let's make it down a little bit, like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's measure what's the height from the bottom. Okay, it seems like it's 3.94. So let's go and create a reference line and say offset it with 0.4, one piece. Now it's there. And then let's move our luminaire to this 0.4. Put it down. Okay, so let's go to the plan view and double check it. Yes, it's properly placed now, and the height is 0.4 from the lowest bottom, from the lowest fitting. Okay, let's go and try if it's possible to aim individually. Okay, so press this edit joints, and then select one luminaire. For example, this one. Select it. Okay, and then set illumination point. And okay, again. Yes, I hope it will aim. Oh, I love it. So you can aim it individually. And let's open this show light visualization. I'm so loving it. Okay, let's go and select this one. Click, make sure that our arrows are there, and then set illumination point. Place it into the hut, and then wow. How about this one? I want this one to the bag. Oh, I love it. And of course, this one again to the shoes. Nice one. So again, we can aim it. I love it. And I hope you also enjoy it and you can play with it. So let's aim it here. You can see the difference. And aim it here. Wow, look at that. Alright, so wow, it looks good. So let's just copy this one and place to the other side. So make sure you selected again the luminaire, and then copy it, Control C, Control V, and then copy it on the other side. And then of course, Control V, and then rotate. And we will just aim it again later, and then move it, and then there you go. And can we aim it now? So I'm just going to copy it to the other side. So I want this one to be aimed at the bag. Set illumination at the bag. Wow. Later on we will see how it looks once we rendered everything. So let's go to the plan view again and press the luminaire tab and then click it and copy. Control C, Control V. And then move it to the other side of the display window. There you go. We're almost done. And yeah, now we're finished with the display window lighting. The next move is we will do the lighting for because the selling area is the most tricky part. So let's proceed with the fitting room and maybe the stock room. Okay.